intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Hand off to the single back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on 3rd down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down in the opening drive. Design quarterback run. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
So that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down in the 3rd down conversion.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He keeps it on the design run. He breaks free. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff. offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gaines. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. To the air, it's Maldonado. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks the ball up as it is hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at 48.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense brings him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just a great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Here's 2nd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
But it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Hey, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He gets loose.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks through a tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
We'll hand it off. Breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this pass, Ted, every single year on Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks an open space. Has the first down and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Shotgun handoff here. Going to be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, you're going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Looking downfield, it's Maldonado. Caught by the receiver. Enough to convert on 3rd there, so first down from the 12 now. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He's got it looking for the end zone. After the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Michigan.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking for some space. It's Kalapates.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught for the completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Scanning the field. It's Maldonado. The sure hands. It's Kalapates. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. One more play before they head to the locker room. 1st down, they're going to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. They're going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass is caught. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, This offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. On the ground, it's Karapate. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, he'll go inside. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the running back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The RPO caught to the right. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. QB keeper all the way. Breaks through the tackle. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Maldonado. The receiver grabs it. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Auburn. That's a a crucial score that makes it a one-possession game that makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Gaines. Breaks loose at the 45. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Pump over the middle. It's Gaines. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Leaning on the run game here. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback producing up adjustments now for this defense. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play. Because this quarterback told us, this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. A play action, looking to throw. Pass not complete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Maldonado. Looking right. This one caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. On the field trying to chip away at this lead. He keeps it on the design run. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone cover. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Off target and incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down after that running play. The quarterback looks to his right and moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Wolverines. Good connection there for 6 points.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in wanting to score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. Running through the tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches.
Here he goes. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Penalty sets up a first down and 5. Looking downfield, it's Maldonado. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Running catch. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT, just a formality. The PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.